What's up, ladies and gents? I'm your host, Trina1, and welcome to the first walkthrough of 2024. So excited to begin the new year anew and bring amazing stealth games to you guys. This is a hidden gem. This is Mission Impossible Operation Surma. A lot of you may never even heard of this. This game came out, I want to say, between 2002 and 3. I can't remember exactly when. This is the PS2 version played on, of course, emulation, and set up to 4K. So hopefully you guys enjoy. I'm going to play this as stealthily as I possibly can. And of course, we're going to play this on Impossible. Don't forget to leave a like for the first walkthrough of the year. I hope you guys enjoy. It is my pleasure to bring this to you all. Support the channel any way you can. Check out the links in the description. And of course, it's go time.
I'm sure you're familiar with the man you're about to see. His name is Simon Algo, an ex-intelligence agent who recently seized control of the Balkan nation of Bulgaria. It's widely believed that Algo's coup was the result of a brilliant disinformation campaign. A campaign that saw government officials jailed by the dozen for alleged ties to organized crime. Algo's network of spies is far-reaching and includes this man, Mikhail Marcu, a veteran of the war in Bosnia and one of his most trusted advisors. This morning, we learned of Marcu's desire to defect. In exchange for safe passage, he's agreed to provide us with a mini-disc cataloging Algo's worldwide covert operations, which may include the theft of highly advanced weapons of mass destruction. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to make contact with Marcu, obtain the mini-disc, and escort him safely from the grounds of the Bulgarian Ministry of Information. As usual, you may pick your team as you see fit. At your disposal will be telemetry expert Luther Stickle, along with pilot and driver Billy Baird. Also joining you will be new agents Jasmine Curry and George Spelvin. Spelvin is a med school dropout turned actor whose deceptive skills are extraordinary. Curry graduated #1 in her class at Quantico. She's raw, Ethan. but so were you once upon a time. I'm confident you'll make the grade. As always, should you or any member of your IM force be captured or killed, the Secretary will disavow any knowledge of your actions. Good luck, Ethan. This briefing will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
All right, so welcome. This is the first level. It is more of a tutorial style level, so we're going to get through this as quickly as possible. Controls are very similar to Splinter Cell, but they're a lot more intricate, so it does take a little time to get used to them.
All right, Luther, I'm in. Where's the telecom box?
There's a courtyard up ahead. You'll see it as you walk in. Hack it, and I'll have a peek around their system. That should get us inside.
Not going to waste your time. We're going to get right into it. You'll have a lot of these little pop-ups that'll come up, but I'll be skipping most of them and kind of explaining along the way. Triangle is going to get you into everything. That's your action button. Or if you're playing on Xbox, of course, it is the Y. You do have crouch, and you need to go into stealthy places. You can see the little emblem that shows up in the top right. That lets you know that you're completely stealthy and no one can see you. You can stealth enemies once you get behind them as well. And you can do that by pressing A or X, depending on what system you're on. You need to do it quick as soon as the icon appears on the screen. If you take too much time, enemies will be able to get you.
Ethan, make sure you hide the bodies. Security's tight in this area.
You need to hide bodies, just like the Splinter Cell series. And you can crouch by pressing L1.
All right.
Good to go so far. Hold down triangle when you get to these little telecom boxes.
Good work, Ethan. Data sniffers are up and running. I'm scanning files for subject's location. Stand by.
Copy that. And how's our friend from Virginia doing? She make the drop yet?
Well, sort of.
What do you mean, sort of?
She thought she got made by a guard. She got a little skittish. She dropped the gear at the garbage dump instead of at the drop site.
What?
No, Ethan, it's okay. We'll get it out of there, don't worry.
First in her class at Quantico, huh?
Go easy, Ethan. She did the right thing.
She all right?
Yeah, she's coming in.
Good. Give her a monitor. Have her watch and learn.
Will do. I'm routing the security camera feed through your remote camera viewer so you can get a look ahead. Done. Security on the door has been neutralized, but you'll need to finish the job on your end.
All right, so using all of your gadgets is very simple. Left and right with the D-pad, select it with A or X, and then you actually have to equip it with square or X, depending on which system you're on. And you can move around the cameras by pressing R1 or L1 or LB or RB. So we can go to the RCV right here, click on it, and then move the cameras. Allows us to see what's ahead of us. Got a guard in the 2 guards there, it looks like. All right. Same thing. You're going to use your activate button and hold it down, and it will hack automatically. All right, so next up, we're going to be switching to our weapon. So we're going to go ahead and crouch here so this thing doesn't see us. And we can figure this out by pressing left or right. You see it's not, we don't have it just yet, so you kind of got to wait until you get to that point here. There we go. Now we can find it. There it is. Equip it. You'll see the little icon in the top right that'll let you know it's a camera.
That camera sees no more, Ethan.
Fire with R1. You don't even need to do that. All you got to do is press Y to come up to it and automatically selects the right appropriate one. All right, we can get up against walls. You can do this by pressing in the left thumbstick. Get up as close to the wall, but remember you still can be seen, so you want to not get too far out there. And as soon as you see the emblem show up, hit the A or X button and get a little stealth takedown. You don't need to worry about hiding any of the bodies in this level here. Go up to a ladder, automatically start climbing, or you could press B button or circle to jump. It's weird having the circle button be jump, but it's what it is. You can shimmy along pipes, walls, things like that. You're going to use all, I mean, like I said, it is a lot to think about. And I know a lot of you are probably watching this that are never going to be able to play the game because it's so hard to find this game, or maybe you don't have emulation. So, but I'm here to give you guys good entertainment and at least show you these older classic games that are so fun to play, even though they're really, really hard to control.
I'm in the academy courtyard and looking for my kit.
Excellent. It should be near the dumpster up ahead. Just keep an eye out for laser tripwires. Meantime, I'll make contact with Marku.
All right, you can do this by pressing your triggers, especially the L2 button. That way you can see. Make sure you crouch so you go under the lasers. I think the graphics look really good. All right, we got a camera up ahead, so we already know what to do. Equip this, make sure it's on camera. And there you go. See where it's on a noise thing? That means you can actually use this to distract enemies. And the bottom one is when you have it aimed at a person. All right, what you're going to do is just drop down and pick up your bag. All right, we have a new weapon. It's not really a weapon, it's more of a micro cord, so you're going to equip that just like you do everything else. Look at one of these, make sure it's both lit up green, and then press R1 and you'll climb. You want to lift your legs up, you're going to press L1 to kick up your legs. And you can use this for takedowns too. Even before you could do it in Splinter Cell, I think. Make sure you gotta let your legs down first and then you can do it.
Do you see what I see?
Looks like advanced communications equipment.
I don't recall these things being on the schematics.
That's because they're not on the schematics. They must have just built them.
What do you think they are?
Special data receiving stations of some kind. Snap a couple of photos. We'll send them back to the boys at HQ.
All right, very easy to do. Move over to your binoculars, get them out, equip them, use the face buttons, triangle and circle to zoom in, and then press R1 to snap the picture.
Bingo! Nice work, Ethan.
Get the next one in just a bit. Gonna sneak up behind this guy. Gonna wait till he turns around. Press R2 to grab him. Gonna be a little patient here. There you go. And we can move him over here. And press the triangle. And knock him out. I'm gonna hide him in this corner over here just to be safe. Not really that big of a deal, honestly, but it's more for immersioning myself. So you can actually get the thing from here. So if you equip your binoculars again, zoom in at this point, it's going to be like right there. You just need to have a little bit of it showing, I think.
That photo's no good, Ethan. Try
you
again.
You can go ahead and come out from here, or you could do it up. It's really up to you. But you can do it from here. There it is.
Looking good, Ethan.
How we doing on Marku?
Accessing the ministry database as we speak. And we're in.
Excellent. Where and when?
Keep your shirt on, man. I'm typing as fast as I can. Come on. He's not responding, Ethan. He may not be at his computer.
He's got to be at his computer. He contacted us.
Wait. Here we go. He'll meet you on the observation deck, west side, 2100.
You see? Patience, my friend.
Don't you tell me about patience, Ethan.
All right, so you didn't have to do what I just did from right there. I'm just letting you know you could, because you need to come up here. You're going to talk to this guy, and then you could have taken the picture from upstairs. As you can see, you'll be able to see it from here.
Good evening, Mr. Marku. Mr. Hunt, your timing is impeccable. You have the disc? Of course. Show and tell. When I arrive safely in England, it will be yours. That wasn't the arrangement. I'm afraid it is now. I'm not exactly brimming with confidence, Mr. Hunt. All right, if that's the way you want it. But from here on out, I call the shots, you understand? I'm listening. I go first, you follow. Outside the ministry, we make a left on Labienka and a right at the first alley. A white van will be waiting. Plate number YG1PRP3. Any questions? Good. Count of 20, 20, 19, 18 left.
All right, next thing we're going to do here is equip our EWG, and we're going to point at him, and it tracks him so we know where he is. That way we can know where certain targets are at all times. And then we can move. The checkpoint will always show like a little, you see it in the bottom left where the map is. You see where that little line is pointing towards. Just head towards that. Once you get up here, just hold the triangle button and you'll ignite this. All right, remember, you always have to watch out for lasers, so you got to be smart. This next section can be really, really tough to do this without setting an alarm off, because it's really not, it's meant for an alarm to go off, honestly. But you can wiggle your way around it. You've got to be smart. All right, there's a guard right around the corner. So we need to shoot the barrels. It will shoot around that makes the noise loud enough to attract the guard. Perform a stealth kill when he moves away from the security camera. You have a small little window to do this.
Something is not right.
There you go. And as you can see, he is not in the lasers. That's very, very tough to do right there. You have to put it in the exact place you need to put it, or else it really, really won't work. So here's the section I was telling you about, and I like to do a little save here because this kind of is almost an automatic alert. There's nothing you could really do about it, so just be quick.
Attention.
So this is you can't really do this right here without getting caught. I think it's just one of those things where it wants to force an alarm on you. I've tried pretty much everything I could think of to where that wouldn't be the case. But your best bet is to go all the way out here as much as possible, and then move over, and then do it. But as you can see, there we go. That's really tough to do. I know that looks super simple right there.
Camera sees no more, Ethan.
But trust me when I say that that's a lot tougher to do than I just made it look. You got to get the exact spot or you're automatically seen, because it's meant to be a tutorial to teach you about the alarm system. But we're too cool for tutorials. And it took a lot of figuring out how to, you know, get around that stuff too. But I think what I have to, yeah, I forgot. So what you have to do here is we have to use this guard. So pick him up. And you see how like kind of you move backwards. It's really hard to get yourself to go forward. Like the controls here could be so super weird. And that's pretty much it for the stealth section. Now we got some action stuff coming up.
Break his arms, then take him for a swim in the river.
So we're going to get up against the wall. It's automatically teaches you how to do the melee combat system. It's pretty easy to do. It's all done with one button. Take him out quickly. Then we're going to run over here. We're going to get down. Take him out quickly. It's nasty. And do that. As you can see, it doesn't even allow you to finish it because it didn't expect you to do that.
Marku is dead.
What? How?
Shot on the street as we were walking out.
What about the disc?
Got it, but I've got company. Jesus, Luther, how did this happen?
They must have compromised our system. There's no other way they could have known we were coming.
You guys better get in here, now.
We're on our way.
All right, so here we go. It's time to get into the more action-y part. Again, I did that in a way that really the game wasn't expecting me to do it, so that is why it went straight into the thing, because it didn't expect me to stealth that third guy. But if you're quick enough, you can stealth him. Here we're going to get a trank gun.
I'm clear. Fire!
Once it lets us get it, there we go. Now we can switch to it. And the way that this works is just gotta do that. It's very, very tough to do this. There we go. It's almost impossible not to take damage because you just can't really see around corners like you would normally in some other games and stuff like that. So you kind of have to peek out a little bit. You also have a regular weapon as well. I'm not really going to use this. We're going to be doing the trank because that's what we do here.
Take him out, now!
You can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's one.
Intruder!
Honestly, as long as it says red, you will be able to hit them. You see, I hit them even though it was shooting itself through that. Still got him. But there you go. That's going to be mission number 1. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And yeah, this is going to be a crazy game. There's a lot of sections in this game that really don't allow you to stealth through it, but I will do my best to give you the best stealth experience that I possibly can. So make sure you leave a big thumbs up on this video and share. Let me know, what do you think of the game so far? Did you play Mission Impossible? Let me know in the comments below, and let's continue.
Go, Billy. What in God's name are you waiting for?